Hello, my name is Klaus and welcome to another Mazda 6 video. This time it will be PCV valve. So let's start and do it. Where is this small thing? That's the part number. Where is this located in the engine bay? Well, let's get the hood, bonnet, call it however you want, up. Where is it? There you go. It's right under here, there. It's so basically this needs to get off and the intake has to come off. I've seen some people on the internet to try to remove it from the bottom, just wiggling inside and so on and so on. Nah, it's basically there, attached to the engine. So yeah, this all has to come off. This battery, actually remove the battery like the terminals, so no codes thrown, because we will remove all kinds of plugs. So for it not to throw any codes, let's do it. The tools we're gonna need are... You're gonna need a 10mm wrench. You will need a torque wrench, which goes to 25 Newton meters. So 25 and the lowest is like 15. You will need an 10mm deep socket with extension and a normal size and a smaller size. The normal one will need an adapter because you need to extend it a little bit more. You will need a magnetized pencil, magnetized something so you can go between and hook the bolt. You'll need an 8mm, 10mm smaller one because this is the long one, smaller one. You will need a 22mm spanner. A socket won't work there. Pliers, picks, and tools to remove the clips. Brake clean. I ran out of brake clean, so I used carb clean. I used an impact gun, but you will need to go underneath the car and remove the belly pan. So creeper, jack, and jack stands. That's the torque wrench. Some screwdrivers, flathead. It's mostly what I use to change the PCV valve. This is the PCV valve. This is the old PCV valve. And some WD-40 maybe, or grease, or something that you can lube up the O-rings for the fuel injectors. So right now what I'm gonna do is remove this wiring on the side. Unplug this, all the injectors unplug, all this unplug. Anything that's connected here that will stop us from removing this has to get unplugged. So what I done here, I by hand, you don't need any tools. By hand you just spread this open and it will come off from the fuel rail and it will start to leak. So put something underneath, otherwise fuel will go anywhere. This is the fuel feed line. So you can go, it goes here, there and there. So basically now 10mm, two 10mm bolts, there and there. You crack them open and get the fuel rail out. Oh, this fuel rail is fighting. These injectors have been so long in there. See, they... You see, they're moving, but once you're lifting up, nope, they don't want to move. So you can see I'm moving the fuel rail. Look. Well, yeah, you have to wiggle. If you force it too much, you might break. There, you can see there is a little O-ring. It's sitting really good on the O-ring, so you have to wiggle and slowly move it outwards. Don't overdo it.
"20 minutes later." 3 weeks later.
Okay, it's stuck. It's stuck solid. So let's remove everything we can actually remove. And I see right there is one. Here is a plug that's attached to the intake. This, unplug this. That's the thermostat. It's not connected to it at all. This is plugged, connected, so this has to come off because this is connected to that. This has to be unplugged. These two, this has to be unplugged. What's this? This is an intake, it goes there. Yeah, unplug this too. So this, unplug this. This, what's this? This too then, I guess. Yeah, so here is a screw. And in the gaps, like here is a special opening. Like in there is something, but we're gonna do what we see right now.
One eternity later.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Alright then, I'm gonna leave the fuel rail alone. It doesn't want to come out. Now here should be a bolt, so you cannot put it other way, like straight. You cannot put it. You can put from here downwards, but you're getting stuck, see? So you go from the bottom and up, then you have enough space. And now, okay, on top there isn't anything. On left side, oh, here, found it. I found it. It's here. It's here. Found it. See? It's actually, you have to follow where the tab is. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now with the magnet. Ta-da! There should be a bolt too, but obviously we cannot see that. There is no way I can shine there anything. But let's try to stick this in and try to hook a bolt, if there is one.
Life there is a rhythm. All things living carry out this tune.
So we did remove that one, and here one, and here one. Now there should be the same on the bottom, but how? So I think we're gonna jack up the car, lift it up, remove the belly pan, and see if we can reach this from the bottom. Just to check, maybe we can reach from the bottom and we won't need to do anything extra.
And your deeds on earth are no longer seen.
Aha! But we did this right here. There's a screw. You can see on the bottom now. And here is wiring. Look, it's going here. It's attached here. So here we need to deattach. Here we need to deattach. It's going there. There's a starter or something. Okay, how you remove this is with the pliers. Fucking hell, that's nice. With the pliers, push down the red. It has arrows down. I don't know if it zooms. This thing has an arrow down, so you push this down by pulling this one upwards. So I did with the nose pliers. I was pushing this down like this and pulling that wire up, and it just popped out fully. Okay, I'm gonna remove the throttle body. It's just in my way. I cannot see anything. There should be a bolt underneath it, but I cannot see it. right underneath this, right here, there's a bolt. Oh, the bottom is loose. Oh! It's free! It's free! Oh God! Now we'll have access. Okay, we need to remove this. Pew! It was under vacuum. See that shiny golden thing? We have to remove. Not golden, bronze thing. We have to remove that too. See? Right there.
Free your body and your mind.
Okay, that's not what I wanted to happen. Bad things happened. Alright, system update. If I'm saying again, if they are really stuck, if you pull more, you will just pull off from these tabs. So you can see even the O-ring is here. That's not what you want to happen. Then better pull off these tabs. You can actually get to them and just spread them open. And remove the fuel rail, leave the injectors there. Look at that. That's not what you want to see where the fuel injectors are. Oh yeah, done. It's off. These two, you cannot remove them easily, so you have to remove them from here. So you have to remove them like this. Ah, okay, now they are tough in there. There you go. Now this is free to move. I'd rather disconnect it here than mess around there, and it's underneath. Holy moly, why are you leaking oil? Okay, let's see these. Okay, it's kinda rubbery still, and these are protruding, they are out. So this O-ring is kind of fucked. The rest looks fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bolts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. So one bottom, from the bottom, here, 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 2, 2, 2, and here. And this hose. I see loads of oil in there. And what we need to change is this thing right here. This is the thing we want to change. Okay, let's check this hose. If it's not, we need to check this hose if it doesn't have cracks or anything. This hose has cracks, that's it. Actually, this hose is pretty new. Well, not really new, but yeah. This ring is kinda plastic. And if we break it, it's bad news. So I'm gonna remove these bolts which are here. So this can come off and we can check what's on the inside. And we can make sure that we don't break this on the bench. This is the reason I wanted to remove. Look at that gunk and sludge for all these years. Look at all this. Look, I'm scraping it off with my nail. This is all buildup. I don't want it inside. And look at all this. What's this on top? I'm gonna clean all this out, but off the camera. Basically, carb cleaner, just go like. So it eats everything up. Look at that. Should be clean, carb clean. Should be. It isn't, obviously, because it's all kinds of bad. Delicious. Okay, I'll do that separately. So right here's a tab, see? And on the other side. So I'm kind of thinking of a screwdriver and there you go. You get one on the up, just push it up and push it that way and twist it. Now. Uh-oh, I might have the wrong one. Where's the O-ring? No O-ring? What? I hope it's not the wrong one. Alright then. This one is LK39. This is 9K1. L5356. From what I can see, this one is a bit longer, but the rest looks the same. So I'm gonna install this. Oh, it's tight in there. It's tight. See? Fuck. There was an O-ring. I already thought, why there isn't an O-ring? There it is. There was an O-ring. There is an O-ring. Make sure you... Make sure it's fully seated, it's flat, and it's not bulging upwards. And then boink, yoink, and let's put it back. Let's clip it back actually, not put it back. Look here, 2 clicks. And it's sitting there. This is how it is. That's it, we can go install it. I cleaned this as good as I can. As you can see, there isn't big sludge, like huge sludge anymore. Yeah. Oof. So let's go install this. These are the torque specs. Fuel rail 19 to 25 Newton meters, so 25 Newton meters. EGR pipe, which is this thing. Good luck finding torque specs to it, because people don't know what they're talking about or what it is. So good and tight. So you can see crankcase breather, I don't know. EGR pipe, don't know. Intake manifold 25 newton meters, throttle body 25, crankrate breather question mark, none. You cannot find any information. I'm gonna do 16 newton meters. And this is a special torque wrench what I bought. This I'm gonna do 16, so I'm gonna do 16 newton meters on these because it has an gasket around. And so now from this video you will know that that has a gasket, and you saw how it looks like. Nice, and it will go like this, in, like, look, in there. That's it. Now I'll clean these surfaces off, like I'll take the white rag and just with brake clean, just clean this off fully, so this is all clean and nice. Make sure nothing goes in the valves, because there are valves inside. If something goes in there, you might grenade the engine. Now I will put this on first and then slot it all in. And obviously, don't forget about this one. So first we're gonna do is this. Sorry, I can't show you because literally it's right there. And I can barely fit my hand in there. And showing you it's even more trickier. But I know that I can put this in. Nope, that's not till the end. You will feel by hand. You will feel it if it goes till the end. Yes, it's till the end.
Everything is going to be okay. Please.
Now how we're gonna install these bolts which are in here in these tricky spots is I'm gonna put them in and put a little bit of a tape. Put these bolts in. Some people put it inside, but you don't need really to. Like this. This is enough to hold the bolt. Once you pull this like a bolt, done. That's just to make sure that the bolt doesn't fall out. Now the one on the bottom left, finish the bottom one and torque it up. So the bottom will be torqued and fully done, so we can put on the belly pan and finish all the bottom, so we can drop the car and stay like this. This bolt tightened. This is back plugged in. This right here, right there, that's plugged in. So the bottom is fully finished. This is torqued. So I'll put on the belly pan. Then we continue on. We let the car down and that's it. Alright, now I'm filming from my phone. The GoPro died, all 4 batteries are dead and the memory is almost full. Now I reconnected this and there wasn't that much spillage. Now then, basically what I'm gonna do, and this will be off the camera, I'm gonna assemble all of this, put the battery back in this, and for fuel rail, which I have right here. But what I'm gonna do is just clean all of this off, so it's all clean, and the O-rings these O-rings, I'll clean off the O-rings and put them like this on the injectors. Clean everything up and put it back on. And maybe by that time, at least one battery will be fully done. Then if you see this fully done, you know that I slipped on the airbox, that airbox. I just slipped it on, did the nut up, routed this, and moved the wiring like here. Move this whole wiring here because that's it. These are the injectors. This is for the throttle body. This is for the fuel, and this for the battery. That's it. That's all. That's all that's left. This box is back in. This is plugged in. This is plugged in. The box just slides in. Then you tighten this one. Then you do this back up. Put those two back in here. Here's a vacuum. You saw me finishing here, where I plugged it back in. Yes, all the wiring, routed the wiring back from here, there, here. This is the fuel one, and we go here. This is routed here, and now I'm gonna put the fuel rail back in. There you go, it's fully done. It's prepped, it's ready to go. So right now I'm gonna slot in the fuel rail, put a little bit of grease on these, slot the fuel rail in, bolt it in, attach that one, and then we're gonna do the actual test. Okay, now plugging in all of the fuel injectors. Okay, let's double check our work. So we make sure everything is plugged in. This is plugged in, this is plugged in, this in. We have only positive, negative. These all are plugged in, this is plugged in, we removed here and here. Those are plugged in. This is fully seated, plugged in, this is plugged in. Fourth, third, second, first, plugged in. The bolts are tightened. All fully tightened. This is here, this is attached. That goes there, attached. Here's something missing, I don't know what. I'll figure it out in a sec, I bet. Oh. See, you can forget. Fuel rail, connected, fully. That's routed there. These are all routed, those are all routed there. This is plugged. This is plugged, these are there, this is there. Within, this is fully in, this fully in. Fuel rail is in. Okay, now it's time for battery. Then we're gonna check for leaks. Any leaks, if we hear any leaks from intake or anywhere leaks, stop right away. But we're gonna check the fuel rail first. If this is nicely and fully connected. So let's do that. This all is plugged in. It's fully plugged in, it's fully checked. Now let's start the car. Well, actually, not start the car. That's what we won't do. What we're gonna do now is put the car into on mode. We won't turn it fully on, but to on mode. So the fuel pump starts and pumps fuel. If you listen, I'll be quiet. If you listen. Do you hear that? That means the fuel pump made some fuel pressure. Let's do it 2 more times. Let's go check if there aren't any fuel leaks. Because if here would be a fuel leak, you would see it right away. Because there is fuel pressure now. I checked, double checked everything. I will start the car right now. And we're gonna check for engine lights when we're gonna come out here while the engine is running and check for any leaks anywhere. Listen for any leaks, look for any leaks. So the engine will be running, it will be loud. But we're gonna need to check it this fully. Oh? Aha. It does like something. Okay, let's do this way. It's not starting. Okay, that's very weird. Let's check the top down. Okay, anti-lock brake system, rear vehicle monitoring. That's not the reason why it shouldn't start. ABS, let's see. Steering wheel position sensor. We haven't touched the steering wheel position sensor. What are you on about? Top down is saying there is nothing wrong with my car. But I don't need top down to tell me that I'm locked out. The car doesn't work. Well then, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to end this on a good note. Like, we did it, yay! I broke my car. If this video goes live, I managed to fix it somehow. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.